I would say for the audience, what you should understand is like the number of people that come to me with a hormonal imbalance is plus 90%. I mean, the thyroid goes off for all sorts of reasons. It's seemingly the most sensitive hormone we have, basically, especially for women. The next is the sex hormones get incredibly erratic based on their genetics. So if you can be estrogen dominant, you can be co-dominant, or you can be androgen dominant. What I see a lot of patients have are they're already estrogen dominant, so they already have real problems with their periods. They may have PCOS, endometriosis, but they're estrogen dominant. And then when they get a fight or flight type situation going, more cortisol, it just makes that worse.
Right.
And testosterone really helps buffer that out. And as a standard male needs, say, 1,200 milligrams of testosterone, a woman would need 1/12 of that, like 100. But when we look at their sex hormone levels, they're typically high estrogen and very suppressed testosterone. And so what, there's no buffer then. So then all the effects of cortisol and estrogen are actually worse because they're not being buffered out at all by testosterone. So for many of our patients, we try to get obviously their gut working better and get their hormones balanced first holistically with supplementation.
Now we see a lot of the time people will get, they'll Explant, and then they'll say, I'm not better. And we're like, well, we have to work on your detox pathways. We have to work on your gut. We have to work on all the other issues. Just like you said, it's usually just a piece of the puzzle. And that you see how disappointed people get, on the Facebook group or whatever, because they're reading other people's stories and they're expecting to Explant and their whole world's going to change because that is the report of some people. But we really try to explain to people it's a whole process. Just like you said, it's really not just Explant. You have to work on all these other things that were causing the inflammation in the first place too, because there's usually a lot going on. They don't tell them about everything else that they need to support as well. And then people will get disappointed with their results if all they're doing is Explanting with no other support.